Hey everybody, it's Lego Master 321, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make Lego Candy Machine Part 12. A few things you may notice is back to the old camera, but a newer version of the old camera, and also no Lego table. I got rid of the Lego table and gave it to a guy who had two children who played with Legos, and I thought they should have it. So I got rid of my Lego table. I have noticed a few things that I've messed up on in the past. And there's just small changes, but there are a few things that are important. Right here, this was that piece I originally told you to take out. I made it so the bricks, it was too low and did not ride with this evenly. Here, I'll show you. So this piece right here was originally one brick lower, 1/3 of a brick lower. So it was not level with this. We want this piece level. Okay? So that's where it is now. Just make it level with that. So boost up a 1/3 of a brick, or yeah, 1/3 of a brick. Another thing I noticed was I never really finished this. I kind of left you all hanging, and I might as well finish it now. So what I did is this was pretty much what you had before. It was that, I don't know what I want to call it, but it was the pusher piece, and this is where the money would fall in, and then you'd push it. In order to fix this, you just move it 4 studs over into the base piece we made and put it like that. So there's a 1-piece gap right there. Now you notice I added this piece and this piece. Those weren't on the original, and those are a couple changes I gotta make. Before, I had a green tile piece up here with a brown smooth piece hanging off. I realized that that wasn't the strongest option. So here I think this is a 10 stud flat piece. I put that on top instead, and it overhangs by 1 on the back. So it's, if you had a 9 stud, which they don't make, if you had a 9 stud, put it here instead of a 10. Also, I never built this piece, I don't believe, and what this piece is it just boosts my confidence pretty much. Hate to say it like that, but I guess it does. And I just got a 2x2, put it on the bottom of a 4x2 flat piece. And then I got a 2x1 with a 6x1 smooth piece and put that all on top of it like this. So that's what we have. And let's try to give you a different view. Let me know how you guys like this new view. It's definitely easier for me. I don't know about you, but it gives you this overhead view, and I'll be pointing to stuff as we build. So that way you all know what we're doing. And I keep saying you all. So put this piece right next to the gap. And there should be a 1 stud gap in between this piece, and a 1 stud gap right here between this and the bigger chunk. Now what this does is it goes right here. One other thing is, I don't remember if I told you to put a tile there, so put a tile right here. It's where this piece lines up, and it's 5 studs away from the end. This is the front side, this is the back. So the side closest to me is the back, and the side closest to you is the front. This piece goes right there. Now this piece will be the piece that pushes these 2 pieces along when there's money in it though. But we also need a piece over here to help push this one. Okay? So we'll be making that piece today, along with hopefully this piece, and this piece. I'm hoping to get these done in a half hour, so we're going to be flying. Make this all right. Okay, let me zoom in a little. And here's the piece we're making. Now, this piece looks like a bunch of random pieces put together and hoping for the best, and that's pretty much what I did in the first case. And that's pretty much what I have right now. So let's just get started. Okay, so get 3 6x1s and place them like this. Just making sure I build this right. Okay. Try to make them in line. I'm going to be taking this apart and building at the same time to get the most accurate result. After that, get a 1x3 and place it right next to those pieces. After that, get a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a 12 stud brick, but on the fourth stud from the left, my left, and your left, Put a dot piece, square piece, doesn't really matter what kind of piece, just as long as it sticks out. I'm not sure if this has any effect on it since I haven't looked over this thing in such a long time, but sorry about that. But put it right next to it. Put it right next to these, and make the stud go right next to it so there's a one overhang over here, and it lines up with that piece. Next, we'll make the piece that goes right here. All that is a 3x3 area. So I just had a 2x3 and a 1x3, put those next to each other, and laid them right here. Then, got a 1x4 flat piece and another 1x4 smooth piece, and put those on top of each other, and put it right here. Then I got a 2x4 flat piece, and then I made this up. Doesn't matter which order you do this in, as long as you have two flats and a 1x2 stud right here. That's all you need. And put that so the stud faces out. Well, in, I think. No, yeah, in for you guys. Sorry about that. Next, we'll be making this piece. This piece will go directly right here, and you'll notice that those overhang. Really, we don't need the 6 stud pieces, but that's what I had on handy. So if you have 4x1 studs, those will also work. First, get a 4x2 and put that a couple spaces from the end, 3. Then after you do that, make this piece. All this is a 4x2 with a 1x4 on top of it, and place that right here. Once you have that placed, that's what we'll have. But once you have that placed, get a 1x4 and place that right next to it, right here. I'll zoom in a little bit more to let you guys see. And unless this camera doesn't go any farther, yeah, it does. And that's what we have. So this is what we have right now. I'm liking this camera right now, but so this is what we have. Here's that 3-piece gap that I was saying. Here's those 3, and here's where that 1 is. So I'm trying to get all the views here, let you people see. After that, just get 2 2x4s and place those directly on top of each other. Place those right where we just built. So now what we have done is create this little gap right here, and that gap is going to allow. Is it this piece? Yeah, this piece to slide in. We're going to further extend the gap and make it work. So next, get 2 2x4s, and there we go, 2 2x4s, and place those right here. So here's that gap. We just extended it a little farther. Now you want to shorten the gap so the piece doesn't wiggle in it. So what you need to do is just build up like a brick's 3/3 of a 1 brick is 3/3. So we're going to take it up 2/3 of the way, and here's the 2 bricks, and with that 1/4 on top, the 1/3 on top. So we're building up essentially 1 whole brick, but we're just putting this piece up here for support. So we're building up 2/3 of a brick. I'm not going to explain this, so that's all you got to do. Put that piece right here. So now we have this. Here's that little gap, and then we also have this side. We're pretty much done, but all we need is one more piece that I should have told you to put on before. But this is a 1x4 that goes right underneath of that gap. So right here is the piece where I just put. This is the piece that we just made, and let's put it on with this. So these 2 pieces don't go together too well. Let me zoom out. These 2 pieces do not hold on. They're not strong. They're not good together, but they do work, and that's why I use it. All you do is connect it together like that. The 2 studs are used to connect them, and where we put this, excuse me, let me zoom out, oh come on, zoom out, it goes right here, fits right in there, and when you push and pull, it stays together, push and pull. Next we will be building this piece, which nope, take that back, I lied. We're building this piece, which if we put it in now, it's easier than putting it in later. So, really simple piece to build. Let me put this over here. But what this piece is the locking mechanism. So that way, once you put in a coin and push, you can't put another coin while it's half cycle through the push. All I did is I counted these pieces earlier. You do not need the pieces with the holes in it, but I had those pieces laying around and it worked out perfectly. So we need 16 stud pieces. This piece is completely 16 and then 17 with this piece sticking out. But 16 and 4 high. So, yeah. Just thinking how I'm going to do this. Hold on 1 second. Shoot. Did I already mess it up? No. No, I didn't. That's good. And... okay. So here's those 4 16 pieces all high. Yes, I do have a Spider-Man set. 4 high, 16 stud. Once we have that, get a 4x1 brick, and then a 4x1 flat, and then a 4x1 smooth flat, and put those all on top of each other. Put that over here. Next, get a total of 3 stud, but they're flat pieces, so 3 stud length pieces of flat. Pieces of flat. This was one of the changes that I just made. It makes it work a lot smoother. Also, get a 1x1 flat, not flat, brick, and put that right next to it. So we have that. After that, get another 1x1 flat piece and put that right there. So now that's what we have. After that, we're going to jump to the other side real quick, and we're going to get two 1x4, sorry, and have a total of 5 studs all across. This is flat, but just 5 studs in length. So that's what we have. Now that we have that, get a 1x1 stud piece again, and put that, well, 1x1 flat piece, and put it on the other side of that gap. Now we're going to make the last piece. What you'll first need is a 2x1, then another 2x1. So this pretty much consists of 3 2x1s, and you'll get that and put it like this. So we're making this little L shape. Zoom in for this. Come on, this can't. Okay, there we go. After that, you'll get a 2x1 again, and an L-shaped. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Focus. Nope. Okay, 2x1. This piece L-shaped, and a 2x1 just brick. Put the L-shaped piece on top of the other pieces that we placed, and have a 2x1 and put that directly on top. So we pretty much created some stairs. The focus is bothering me, so I'm going to zoom out. But sorry about this, guys. But we created like a steps, and then we have the back. So that's what we want right there. After that, just get a 1x1 brick and place that on the edge to get rid of the step-like feature, and then get a 1x2 smooth and place that right here. Okay, there we go. That piece will go right here, facing like that. Oh, you didn't see that. So this piece goes right in this gap, facing that way. Hold on, let me just think. Yeah, that's how you want it. Okay? So, this piece will go right here. Okay? And in order to do that, just take that piece out and slide it in right there. So here's where it's at, and it sticks out like that. Actually, I put that in wrong, I put it in backwards. I lied. Put it in like that, so that the green piece on the far end, right here, goes over this wall. This is a change I made, and it helps. Let's just put it like that. Next, just reattach this piece. You may need to do some wiggling, pushing, scooching around. I have absolutely no clue. But just try to get this in. And when you do, make sure this piece right here, it's the overhang piece that we made before right here, goes in to this section right here. So we want it like that. And I might as well just put it in like that. That would have been simple. So there we go. We now, when we push this, also pushes this piece back and forth. This is the lock, so that way we know that it locks it. You may notice that it also pops up because it's not really in there.